Unit 3 Fluids. Introduction. A small iron nail sinks in water, whereas a huge ship of heavy mass floats on a seawater. Astronauts have to wear a spatial suit while traveling in space. All these have a common reason called pressure. If the pressure increases in a solid basis on its inherent properties, it experience tension and ultimately deforms or breaks. In the case of fluids, it causes them to flow rather than to deform. Although liquids and gases share some common characteristics, they have many distinctive characteristics on their own. It is easy to compress a gas, whereas liquids are incompressible. Learning of all these facts helps us to understand pressure better. In this lesson, you will study about pressure in fluids, density of fluids, and their application in practical life. 3.1 Thrust and pressure. Pushing a pin into a board by its head is difficult, but pushing it by the pointed end is easy. Why? Have you ever wondered why a camel can run in desert easily? Why a truck or a motor bus has winter tire? Why cutting tools have sharp edges? In order to answer these questions and understand the phenomena involved, we need to learn about two interrelated physical concepts called pressure and pressure. Activity 1. Sand on loose sand. Your feet go deep into the sand. Now lie down on the sand. What happens? You will find that your body will not go that deep into the sand. Why? In both the cases of the above activity, the force exerted on the sand is the weight of your body, which is the same. This force acting perpendicular to the surface is called pressure. When you stand on loose sand, stand on the loose sand, the force is acting on a area equal to the area of your feet. When you lie down, the same force acts on a area of your whole body, which is larger than the area of your feet. Therefore, the effect of pressure depends on the area on which it acts. The effect of pressure on sand is larger while standing than while lying. The force per unit area acting on an object concerned is called pressure. Thus, we can say pressure on an unit area is pressure. Pressure equals pressure by area of contact. For the same given force, if the area is larger, large pressure is low and vice versa. This is shown in figure 3.1. Figure 3.1, pressure depends on area of application. This is low pressure, this is high pressure. In SI units, the unit of pressure is Newton, denoted as N. The unit of pressure is Newton per square meter or Newton meter power by minus 2, denoted as Nm power by minus 2. In the honor of the great French scientist Blaise Pascal, 1 Newton per square meter is called as 1 Pascal, denoted as Pa. 1 Pa equal 1 Nm power by minus 2. Problem 1. A man whose mass is 90 kg stands on his feet on a floor. The total area of contact of his 2 feet with the floor is 0.036 m power by 2. Take G equals 10 ms minus 2. How much is the pressure exerted by him on the floor? Solution. The weight of the man pressure F equals mg equals 90 kg into 10 ms power by minus 2 equals 900 n. Pressure P equals F by A equals 900 n, 0.036 m power by 2 equals 25,000 Pa. 3.2 Pressure in fluids. All the following substances, both liquids and gases, are called fluids. Like solids, fluids and also have weight and therefore exert pressure. When filled in a container, the pressure of the fluid is exerted in all directions and at all points of the fluid. Since the molecules of a fluid are in constant rapid motion, particles are likely to move equally in any direction. Therefore, the pressure exerted by the fluid acts on an object from all directions. It is shown in figure 3.2. Pressure in fluids is calculated as shown below. Fluid pressure equals total force exerted by the fluid by area over which the fluid is exerted equals F by A. Figure 3.2. Consider collision of molecules gives rise to pressure. We shall first learn about the pressure exerted by liquids and then learn about the pressure exerted by gases. Pressure due to liquids. The force exerted due to the pressure of a liquid on a body submerged in it and on the walls of the container is always perpendicular to the surface. In figure 3.3a, we can see the pressure acting on all sides of the vessel. When an air-filled is in, immersed inside the water in a vessel, it immediately comes up a floats on water. This shows that the water or liquid exerts pressure in the upward direction. It shows in figure 3.3b. Thank you for all.